Just like that, we are back. Bienvenidos a Puerto Rico. Back from the T-Mobile District here for Dia Número 4, right? Day number 4 of the competition. Muchas gracias. Angel Martinez. He just gave me a piece of cake just as we were starting the show. What am I supposed to do? Listen, are y'all ready? Are y'all strapped in? Are y'all locked in? This is the last day of the season, 2024. It's the voice of 3x3. Kyle Montgomery in your ear. And only 8 remain for the men and the women. Only 3 medals up for grabs. Who wants to be the best of the best in all of the Americas for this 4th edition of the AmeriCup? We're going to find out. The ladies will get us started. Puerto Rico, they're undefeated. They're matching up with Jamaica, who are tough, coming out in their black jerseys. Here's the rules of the game, by the way. If you're new to 3x3, this game is played on a half court. Anything outside the arc is worth 2 points. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. 12-second shot clocks, 10-minute games. So here are your past winners in the women's competition. It has been the red, white, and blue beating up the competition black and blue. Canada getting a gold medal in 2022, but the U.S. women looking to go back-to-back and make it a 3rd. Paige Crozen might have something to say about that. The zone has been in the zone. She's leading all women's scores with 18 points. Maddie Segrist of USA, how good was she yesterday? Gabriela Dariga of Brazil knocking down the 2s pretty well for her team. Kat Blue from that Canadian team also in double digits. So these are the top performers through 2 games of pool play to this point. But now, I mean, none of that really matters, right? Because it's do or die. It's single elimination. It is win in advance or lose and go home. Those are the stakes as we head into this final day of action. Here are your women's quarterfinals. United States and Chile, Puerto Rico and Jamaica, Canada, Cuba, Brazil, Dominican Republic. Those are your 8 teams fighting for the crown. First up, though, we're gonna get Puerto Rico, las Boricuas against Jamaica. So here come the lady Puerto Ricans. They wrapped up their pool play the day before yesterday with an overtime victory, a thriller, 14-13 over Argentina, to remain undefeated and make their way here into this quarterfinal on the last day of action. This is a team that is locked and loaded. Look out for Jones in this one. I'm telling you right now. Prior to that overtime win, Puerto Rico had beat Cuba by 5. So again, they come in unscathed. How about Team Jamaica for the ladies? Well, they had some trouble against Canada. They lost by 5 in Pool B action, but they were able to bounce back, or at least earn their spot in with a 14-9 win over Team Mexico. They come in 1-1. That is Team Jamaica. Their leading scorer, Tiffany Reynolds. 14 points per game. She's putting it in. As for the Puerto Ricans, it's Pagan. India lead Pagan, leading the team in scoring with 10 points per game. Not to forget, a very respectable, even impressive 6 rebounds per game. All right. So Everything's in place. You can imagine that the nerves on this last day of play are elevated. Puerto Rico wanting to put together an impressive tournament for the fans here. You can imagine how loud it's going to be in this place if Puerto Rico are able to advance out of this 10-minute sprint. It is Team Jamaica who will start with the rock, with the Wilson. And it's Wiggins that will get the possession started. Oh, Reynolds rather, is fouled. Again, Tiffany Reynolds, rocking number 11. She has been outstanding for this Jamaican team. Higgins on the baseline, girl by. In Spanish, is that Niña Adios? I don't know. Anyway, nice defense on the inside. How about some offense from Torres, who has struggled some with her two-point shooting. But she was great on the women's series this year. Ashley Torres, by the way. 5 points per game. She scored 6 points in group play. She's going to defend the top of the key this time. As Reynolds starts to attack downhill, up fake, off the glass a little bit too strong. Torres wants it on the right wing. Oh, throws it through Pagan's knees, and the Jamaican defense snatching the rock. Jab step. Off the miss, Puerto Rico. Looking to use their biggest mismatch, but defended well inside by Prim, not letting Pagan get that one in. Now it's Prim on the attack. She stops short, turns around, nothing to do but shoot. And a foul on Jamaica. So again, Puerto Rico undefeated. Jamaica 1-1. Jones pulls up, not happening. Pagan, no. Jones, yes. Persistence paying off to get Puerto Rico on the board. Higgins, no. Missed it all. See that she wasn't comfortable taking that shot, kind of rushed it. And they're going to say Jamaica ball, but I think that should be Puerto Rico ball, actually. The women's GM over there. Guy Rafa. So engaged and invested in Puerto Rico's 3x3 success. Inside, Pagan cashes that pass in. Off the glass is no good from Reynolds. It's a 2-2 game. Reynolds with the active hands is going to send that out of bounds, but still 7 seconds for Puerto Rico to work with. Torres, no. Melendez, nice rebound. This is what she does for this team. Great slasher, excellent defender. Sets up Jones. Jones was massive in that overtime win to close their pool play campaign is Torres. Will draw the foul. Ashley Torres has struggled some from long range, 1 of 11 from two-point range, and 1 of 4 at the free throw line. But she really could have been in consideration for Rookie of the Year on the Women's Series this year. She does make that free throw. Give me those. The Cookie Monster, scrumptious. Melendez, can she finish things off? Defense turns to offense just like that. Higgins now, high arc on the 2, no good. Cross-court pass to Torres, she'll use the Melendez screen, and she will deliver like Uber Eats. Don't expect a tip, Melendez. Melendez says, I got my own tip. She gets her fingertips all over the Wilson on a great defensive play. So as we head into the media timeout, our first quarterfinal of the day, Puerto Rico leading by 3. Country's trying to represent what's across their chest and what's across their back. In our last competition of 2024 in FIBA 3x3. The 4th of 4 Continental Cups. There's another look at that defensive play from Melendez. Go away. Reynolds just off target. Higgins using that pivot foot to perfection. And is able to get the score on the inside. Pagan, she can do that too. What's she gonna do when she gets it within 3 feet of the bucket? Nothing. Reynolds, ain't nothing you can do with that either. Swooping hook, she gets to go. Melendez wants a knockdown at 2, but no. Yeah, the Puerto Rican fans are in it. Melendez is slapping 5s with people in the crowd in the middle of the game. Reynolds continues to go to work like she got bills to pay. Turn around, Jones, no. Oh, Reynolds, too strong that time. Higgins, mid-range is no good. They're gonna get it to Pagan. She's ambidextrous, the right and the left. Same result, 7-5 Puerto Rico. Driving kick. Oh, Higgins runs into trouble. Higgins says, my bad. She got a little caught up in the moment. She definitely got to pass that rock. Oh, great defense. They still get it to Torres. And Torres will put the cookie in the cup. Puerto Rico leading 8-5. Hop step. Oh, travel step. So Jamaica gotta regain their composure. And Puerto Rico continue to count it up. That lead is now at 9-5. They are taking your belongings and putting them where they belong. 10-5 Puerto Rico. Vamos. Vamos. Yeah, look, the crowd is in it. Jamaica have to contend with not just the players on the court, but they got to deal with this atmosphere. There's not anybody within 50 miles that are cheering for Jamaica. Jones can't continue to ride the wave. It's 3 versus 2 though after the offensive rebound. Torres to the corner. She will get fouled. Draws the whistle. And Team Jamaica do look a little bit shook at the moment. They just, oh, I thought it was a foul, never mind. It's actually Jamaica ball. 60% of the time, I'm right every time. Higgins gets into trouble again. That Puerto Rican defense has been tight and tough. Here comes Puerto Rico. Jones. Jones from long range, no. Reynolds still cannot find the bottom of the net. She was so good through group play. But when you lean so heavily on one player's offensive contributions, it limits you. She's got to get some consistent help. And the only thing that Jamaica have done consistently in this game is turn it over. That's a good action. That's what Jamaica have to do if they want to climb back in this game and make it a fight. The defense helps as well. Prim, two-piece, Blau. All of a sudden, the crowd isn't quite as vibrant as it was before because we got a 10-8 game. Ooh! Ooh! Cross court after that vicious stuff. What a defensive play there from Reynolds. Got to give props where props are due. And they are due to you, ma'am. We got a 10-8 game. It looked like Puerto Rico was going to run away with this thing, but running away from anything against Jamaica is going to be a hard task. They have clawed and scrapped their way back into it, and we're looking at a one-possession game. Back to the action as Higgins begins her drive. Melendez said no new friends. Melendez is probably the Puerto Ricans, no, not probably, definitely the Puerto Ricans' best defender. On the perimeter, she's clamped and she's blocking shots left and right. Tonight it stays. And it's going to be Puerto Rico ball. Torres is going to check out. Jones, jab step, moving left. Jones has him, pull up, 18-foot. No bueno. Right back to her. Jones for the floaty. No. Gets another offensive rebound. This time with the left. No good. Melendez snags a board. They're all over the glass like Windex, but they cannot cash it in. Time after time. Chance after chance. Puerto Rico can't get it to land from 2 feet out. Remains a 2-point game. Prim. Reynolds over to Prim. She just hit one from that same spot. She does not connect this side. Torres, that's poked away. That will leave 6 seconds. That is what Puerto Rico have on the clock to get something up. Can they get a quality shot? They answered that question, but they did not answer the call. Missed layup by Melendez. They're going to leave a wide open shooter from 2 range, but fortunately for Puerto Rico, they see a miss by Dixon. Torres has seen enough. She gets that layup to settle this crowd a little bit, who had certainly gotten anxious once this game got narrowed down to 2 points and the offense went stagnant. So there we go. Jamaica will get it back down to a 2-point game with the mid-range strike. Ashley Torres jab stat, couldn't stick it. That one taken. Melendez, give me that. Torres gives it right back. 2 ball, no good. 1:40 to play in this one. Only 2 fouls apiece. Oh, that's a grown woman bucket right there. Reynolds. Tiffany. Torres, no. Dixon wants to give it up. Melendez is everywhere like toddler's toys. Active hands in the passing lanes. Protecting the rim. Understanding that with a minute 15 to play, this is anybody's game, and Prim is game for it. 11-11. Remember, Puerto Rico had a 5-point lead in this game. It was 10-5 at one point. Then a 3-0 run from Jamaica to make it 10-8. And now a 3-1 run from the Jamaicans to even this game up. Oh, man. This is what 3x3 is about. Offensive foul. So there's Prim. She's got 5 points and nearly got another steal. Pagan will set the ball screen. Torres will let it go, and that is nothing but you know what. Gives Puerto Rico a 1-point advantage, and they get the ball right back. Jones on the move, drops the dime, it's broken up. Higgins can't get to it. And Team Jamaica won a timeout. 12-11. The go-ahead bucket from Ashley Torres from 18 foot to put the home team in front by 1. Torres down low. 35 seconds to play in this game. Pagan lets it fly. Torres, she's just making the right plays late for her team. That is a huge offensive rebound that will force the 4th foul on Jamaica. But most importantly, it will give the possession and the ball back to Puerto Rico and a chance to advance their lead and use some clock. Melendez to Torres. Torres denied. Whistle against Jamaica. On the shot. Take another look as Torres. I think it was the last second lean over from Reynolds that drew the whistle. If she just remained straight up, I think that would have been a good defensive play, but instead, they are made to pay for it. Reynolds outraces Jones for the rebound, but now Jones is left alone. Rebound. Jones is going to charge over Prim. It's 10 seconds left in the game. This game's got more drama than your relationship. I like that one. I gotta admit, I like it. 1 point game, here we go. Shot clock's off, it comes down to this. Dixon misses, 2 to shoot. Torres, hold on for the win. Puerto Rico, Las Boricuas will move on to the semifinals. They stay unbeaten in their own backyard. Still with gold in their sights. They just do what it took late. Ashton Torres with big buckets. And they made the plays late to just edge Jamaica, 12-11. All right, so you can look at the highlights, enjoy them. We get set up for quarterfinal number 2. The United States and Chile are on deck. Women's quarterfinals continue from San Juan.
Hoy continuamos en vivo y en directo desde la ciudad de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Nos encontramos en el distrito T-Mobile. Este es el FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024, presentado por el Departamento de Electrifying y Deportes y la Compañía de Turismo de Puerto Rico. Presentando el próximo partido entre Estados Unidos y Chile en las ramas femeninas. Starting off for Team USA, we're number 5, Brittany.
All right, time to welcome the USA back on the floor, the defending title holders from 2023 with a all-new team. But even though they're new, they played like seasoned veterans. Even with number 12 right out of college. Of course, 3 WNBAers on this squad. And they are led by Maddie Segrist with 16 points coming out of group play. She did a lot of good things right. 67% from two-point range, 73% on the 11 of 15 mark inside the arc. They obviously come in 2-0. Wins over Dominican Republic and Uruguay. The average margin of victory is over 10 points. So that shows you how dominant that the United States have been. Now they will get to tangle with Chile, with Xiomara Morrison in the middle. Fernanda Ovalle, the leading scorer on this Chile team. She's been good for 6.5 a game. I'll call her long hair, don't care. She's just a hooper. It will take Chile's best. That's not expert analysis or anything like that. I mean, but Chile gonna have to play their best 3x3 game against another American powerhouse. A lot of times when the USA get on the court, and I'm not being biased, it may sound that way, but I'm not being biased, they just look like they're in a different league. A lot of games. Now, I do think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, first, what Chile can do. But this is a David versus Goliath type matchup. USA heavy favorites in this game. Heavy favorites. Chile, who beat Colombia, Pool C action yesterday. They lost to Brazil 21-9. So they arrive here in the quarterfinals with a 1-1 record. We'll see what they do with that 1-1 record. That's nice action, but Seegers was not in the mood for company. You have to come back another day. I got to look after these kids. Never mind. Sykes with the miss. Something's wrong with y'all commentator. I don't know who they hired around here. Novion. Looking at for Morrison. No. Brittany Sykes will take that away. Seegers, no bucket that time. Stevens will save it. Good hustle there. Stevens from the corner. Jab step to the crib. Layup puts USA up 1-0. Approaching the 9-minute mark. Long hair don't care. Ovalle, the leading scorer, with a beautiful finish. Now, she needs some help. She got some help from Morrison. Right on time. The reinforcements show up. Brittany, Syke. Jab step, shoulder fake, up and in. Two 1 game. USA have been the preeminent powerhouse in women's 3x3. Tokyo Olympic champions in 2021, 2-time AmeriCup champions. Morrison will misfire there. World champions as well. Like, there hasn't been much that they haven't done. I believe 3 world titles right off the top of my head. We've got some of the best American women talent on the planet here. Brittany Sykes bottoms it from the right wing. It's 4-1. Ovalle gone with the win. She's been the lone bright spot for Team Chile. Chile, I should say. My boy Alex corrected me yesterday, and I still said it wrong today. Chile. All right, now I'm back. Now I'm ready. 4-2. Down low they go. Seegers. Oh, got her cookies, took that time. Shoot. Goes down. That's a good hustle. Oh, Morrison bats that out. Chile. Showing some heart. Look at this action on the inside. Not letting USA get anything easily. 3 seconds to shoot. Brittany Sykes left it like a bad relationship. 5-2. Now Sykes will get called for the foul. Sykes, again, an 8-year WNBA veteran, one of the league's premier defenders. Plays for the Mystics at guard. She will guard Novion. Sayamara Morrison, defended by Stevens now. Morrison, she's got the size to nearly match Stevens. She's got to get some touch to go with it. Brittany, nope. Foul on the United States. Sydney Johnson coaching this Women's USA team up. They haven't lost a game here yet. You go 5-0, you win gold. Meantime, Sykes will pick your pocket. Oh, goodness. That was quite the collision there on the baseline. They put Abigail Hugh on the deck. She's up now. Got to do a substitution here. I believe that Abigail, she might have scraped her knee. Yep. Somebody needs to get her a Band-Aid, and we can play on, or she can play on. We're going to play on anyway. 5-2. Almost 3 minutes into this game. You're looking at Azura Stevens with a 6'6" frame. Oh, Sykes. She got called for, I think, dropping that shoulder. Morrison being harassed by Stevens, all up in her personal space. Ovalle, long hair, will try again, twisting like braids and finishing off the window. Stevens with Morrison. Oh, yep. That was good defense initially, but Morrison leans over with those two hands, and she will get whistled for the shooting foul. Sykes leading the way for the USA with 4 of their 5 into this first media break. It would help if I had a microphone. There we go. Azura Stevens is up to the stripe. She will knock that in. A USA team that's won by an average margin of victory of 12 points per. They lead this one by 2. I'm Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice of 3x3. Rocking with you on this final day of play, the 4th day of action at this 4th edition of the AmeriCup. Hit me up at 3x3 The Voice, at 3x3 The Voice, and at FIBA 3x3. Oh, Sykes to the crib. Finishes with the Frito-Lay. Now Sykes is in trouble. Morrison said that's light work. You a fixture. Stevens fixes her eyes on a 2-ball, but she can't land it. Long hair don't care, inside to the cutting Morrison, and she don't. She wanted a foul. Instead of getting a foul, she's going to get a warning. Official Gonzalo not in the mood for the tough talk. Uh-oh, Sykes is fouled. Ahumada is checked in for Team Chile, trying to pull off the upset of the day against the United States. Right now, they're looking at a 2-point deficit. Abigail inside. Segrist, the leading scorer for this team, will add another to her total and make it 8-5. Ovalle inside. Morrison on the cut like Neosporin. Good find, and Chile find themselves in the game. Great defensive play, and the United States will get called for a fourth foul. We saw them challenge to a degree in their first game against Dominican Republic. They absolutely blew Uruguay's doors off by 17 points. And they're not able to pull away from Chile here in the first half of this game. Ahumada put on the brakes and goes off the square. Ovalle with some good defense. Sykes has obviously been the go-to gal for USA. Ovalle understanding the assignment. Not that time. Sykes to the crib. Ovalle. Two is chunked, missed. Sykes back to work. What a pass. Precision to Stevens. Hoop and the horn. So the former Duke Blue Devil and UConn Husky, Azura Stevens at the line. Not to mention, she's a Pawtucket, Rhode Island native, I'm told. 11-7. Mystics guard gets it back from the LA Spark, and she smoked the layup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Happens to the best of us. Sykes, though, not happy with, obviously, that miss, point blank. USA still leading this thing by 2 possessions with under 5 minutes to play. Brittany Sykes up top. Wants a screen from Segrist. Segrist now with the Wilson in hand. Oh, smooth stroke. That had cocoa butter on it. It's 12-7 as a result. Now Ovalle gets out of town, and she said, girl, you're gonna have to try that somewhere else. Brittany Sykes deleting this shot like it's a duplicate. That was an incredibly timed defensive play. Ovalle late in the shot clock, no choice but to heave it. So the United States defense tightening. Segrist wants to get the former Columbia star involved. She wants to get it to Stevens. Stevens will pull it from 18 foot. That's no good. Ovalle will clear it herself. Long hair, don't care, with Stevens in front of her. And as Morrison was heading to the post to try to get position, she's held up by a foul. Ahumada using the Morrison screen. They got 3 to shoot, though. Took too much time to get into their offensive set there, and they're going to get it down into the post office, and that is postal service delivered by Stevens, who's up to 5 points. 3:45 to go. 6-point lead, USA. The Ahumada heave is missed. Quick ball movement, but it's broken up. They'll get it to Morrison. Morrison gets Sykes off of her feet. And Sykes unapologetic as Morrison is still down. She even gave her a little extra push. I'm not mad at it. Playing with a certain edge and a certain attitude. 3:26 on the game clock. 13-7, United States trying to go back-to-back like a Drake track. Be their 3rd gold all time at this event if they're able to do it. Right now, they're in line to head to the semifinals. If they could just hold on, the final 3:26. Their sprint to 21 has turned into a sprint to 8 points. Chile need to get cooking. Chile down low, out top on Valle. No. Rebound goes to Sykes. Sykes with the hezzy. Blow by, kick out, 2 for 2. Not that time. Sayomara Morrison. Oh, Morrison has got to convert those. Sykes touches that last though. That just was a bucket that they need. I mean, they got to have. Morrison's dominant inside. Anytime you give the United States that Wilson, it's a dangerous situation. That time Ovalle is going to foul Sykes, doesn't let her get anything easy, and Sykes might have scraped some skin off that elbow. So no love lost. Yeah, Sykes is going to have to get that elbow bandaged up. Welcome to 3x3. So again, Sykes making her 3x3 senior team national debut. She'll head up to the free throw line with 1 shot in front of her. She was a key piece on the 5-on-5 gold medal team in 2019 at FIBA Women's AmeriCup, but again, that was 5-on-5. Free throw is good. 14-7, Novion. Sykes, not that time, back iron. Loose ball goes to Red. Chile. Probably should be looking for Ovalle to get her involved. Oh, Ovalle brought all the fakes. Those Gucci bags was missing a seat. 6-point game now. Sykes. Oh, good swipe from Novion. Otherwise, that would have been another layup for Sykes. She would be up to 8 points instead. She'll get a rest. It was 7, so half of the United States scoring total. Shoot. Forces that shot up late in the shot clock. I think Chile shoot themselves in the foot again. They can't corral the rebound. It goes back over to the USA. Abigail, right down Broadway. Now Morrison still cannot convert. Oh, see what had happened. All right, she's able to make it happen on that second attempt. But now Seegers on the attack. Loose ball goes to Morrison. 90 seconds left in our second women's quarterfinal. Trying to feed it down to Morrison. But Stevens is 6'6". He got the wingspan of a, I don't know, what's the biggest bird in the world? Condor? My goodness. So difficult to get a pass on the inside and get a shot up with Stevens near the basket. Ovalle halfway down and out. Now Stevens. Easy score for her. Now Stevens, yeah, she'll finish what she started. Stevens is now up to 7. Sykes with 7. They serve as the 1-2 punch for the red, white, and blue in this one. 50 seconds left. USA'd like to get this done before the limit. But all that truly matters is that W. I don't think there are going to be any questions about that in this one. 2 ball on the way, nope. Oh, Valle, double dribble. So as we are into this final day of action, 8 quarterfinal teams in both the men's and women's competitions. Brittany Sykes blew a tire and then a jump ball. She wanted a foul, but I didn't see it. Sorry, I didn't see it. 32 seconds left. Chile just want to make this a more respectable final. They'll get tied up and turn it back over to the USA. Stevens falls away. Nothing but you know what to make it 18-9. Oh, Valle, oh, around and down. Stevens with a bad miss, but a great result. 8 seconds away from the final horn. That will send the USA to the semifinals to match up against, yes, Puerto Rico. Offensive foul. Brittany Sykes will let the final second tick off. 18-11, quarterfinal win. Stevens finishes with 8 to lead the way. Sykes with 7. And the USA win it over Chile by 7 and advance to the semifinals. They'll meet Puerto Rico for a spot in the gold medal game. That's later on today. The men's competition will now take center stage here in San Juan with the United States and Jamaica coming your way in mere moments. Don't move. I'll find you. That is how the United States got it done. Here are the men's past winners, and you'll recognize the United States have been just as dominant as in the men's competition, although they finished 6th last year. They're trying to get back on top once again. Here are your top performers out of pool play. It has been Charlie Zesati, Charlie Z for Team Mexico. He was cooking. He had top 5 dime day 2. Angel Matias for Puerto Rico yesterday. No, nobody can stop the little monster. Leandro Banquino, he had a 14-point game in group play. Steve Sir, who leads all shooters and 2-pointers made, also a part of the top scorers. So keep an eye on the names that you're seeing on your screen. They could be in line for big days today. USA, Jamaica, Chile, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Brazil, Canada, and Mexico. Your 8 remaining teams in the men's competition. And only one will walk away with gold at this 4th edition of the AmeriCup. We just saw the USA women open up a can on Chile. Now we'll see what the USA men will do. They also are undefeated, unbeaten out of group play. They also are a menace. An intimidating team to most. And they get ready to enter the floor right now. Minchan, back for a 2nd straight year representing the USA. Henry Caruso making his debut with Team USA at this event. James Parrott is on that 2022 World Cup team. He's been a scoring machine. And the real deal, Dylan Travis, the USA Olympian, trying to help lead his team to a 3rd AmeriCup gold. The Jamaicans, though, you can't sleep on this team. They have fought their way all the way from day 1 of this competition. They had to fight their way to the main draw from the qualifying draw. And they relied on Jubilani Nubi, as well as Xavier Sewell. Those 2 dudes at the guard position have been dynamic, have been consistent, have showed great effort, and a lot of cool under pressure throughout this tournament. This won't be an easy go at it for Team USA. I'm telling you right now. But they are the favorites. I'm not saying they aren't the favorites. I'm just saying it probably won't be an easy go. Beautiful day here in San Juan. Sun beaming in to T-Mobile Arena. It is packed, standing room only. Festive December day for this AmeriCup competition. All right, no further ado, let's get to the action. It's the voice, Kyle Montgomery, in your ear, as the real deal misfires in his first 2 attempts. Sewell can't get the layup to go. It'll be the first personal foul on Team Jamaica, trying to beat the USA at this competition for the first time ever. Ever. Yeah, ever. Caruso can't finish at the rim. Big Brown hands it over to Nubi. Nubi up top to Brown. Brown with the soft hands goes up with the left. Mitch Hahn, that was deeper than an Andre 3K verse. That's what they need from Big Cinnamon. They need Big Cinnamon to be feeling it from long range. Good passing. Caruso left home alone like Macaulay Culkin. 4-1 start for Team USA. I thought that reference would be appropriate considering that we're approaching the holiday season. And that's one of my favorite movies. Listen, I don't care if you didn't like it. All right, not playing. We're having fun, y'all. That's what it's all about. Sewell, take that back. Oh, Caruso. Man, he reached way back before he came, and that was a gangster slap. Newby with the fake. He's not going to be able to score that over James Parrott. Caruso and Dylan Travis, the two leading scorers on a very balanced USA attack. Parrott with 11 points. Big Cinnamon is the one who struggled in group play. Again, they come in 2-0. They will find Smith, but Smith finds himself getting his shot swatted by Parrott. Newby, clean look. Off the rim. Parrott. Travis in the paint, floating. 5-1, USA. Sewell. He thought that was going to be easy work against Parrott there. It didn't quite work out that way. USA with a 21-7 win over Uruguay as Travis gets in for another score. And then a 20-13 win over Mexico. USA men AmeriCup champions in 2022 and 2021. World champions in 2019. I remember I was there. Big Cindy misses to Caruso. Caruso's bouncing. He had a couple dunks in the first two pool play games. Ain't nothing he can do with Brown there. Newby can't convert it, but he does get the foul and at least get a chance at the strike. One shot coming up for Jubilani Newby. He's been cooking. The leading scorer for Jamaica. Does not get that one to go. 7.5 points per game for him, so he's certified. Dylan Travis high off the glass. Newby getting away from Travis, and now Brown. Charge the rim and finish, but just a second point for Jamaica. Here comes the real deal. Behind the back pass is broken up, delivered down low to Brown, but it's swatted out by the Omaha native. Oh, Sewell. Nice move. Good recovery defense from Hahn, and Hahn brings out the swatter. The real deal by himself. He'll get another chance, and he will do the same thing. Time for our first media break. USA women have already advanced to the semifinals. The men faster out of the blocks than the Jamaicans. In this 10-minute sprint to 21, they lead it 8-3.
Asegúrate de referente bien, asegurado con los líderes. Es el turno 2
USA coming to this competition as the top 2-point shooting team in the men's competition. They go for Parrott underneath, and that was his best. But 10 made twos at 34%. The United States and Canada's men shot at best from distance. They seem committed to score on the cut. I'm not mad at that. James Parrott slashing. So gets rid of Parrott. He might have a couple of pounds on him. Scores it and makes it a 4-point game. You don't see these Jamaican teams on the 3x3 World Tour very much, but you do see all of these American players. Dylan Travis, James Parrott, Mitch Hahn, representatives of Team Miami, with a Masters title under their belt this year. MVP for James Parrott. Henry Caruso suits up for Princeton as the former Princeton alum sets the screen. Quickly left the Caruso. Big Senny. Big Senny. See, what happened was that happened. Hahn still struggling. He had a little streak there yesterday where he hit a couple in a row. But that was short memory. Parrott, that's actually Dylan Travis who gets called for that foul there. Parrott was looking like, as long as it wasn't me. As long as it wasn't. No, it wasn't you. That's all ball. We got you. The body contact drew the whistle. Newbie, who played on last year's Jamaican AmeriCup team, has been even better this year. He's got Jamaica within 3, so there's life. James Parrott, no hesitation. 2 to the chin. Here comes Caruso. That one tipped. Caruso swings right. Dylan Travis. Backdoor cut. Mitch Hahn, not that time again. The stroke is broke. They're going to need to get it fixed with the quickness because Jamaica will not go away. 11-7. Hahn over to Caruso. Travis with 2 to shoot. Falling away. So the United States, while they lead it by 4, have not exactly dominated this game. They've had plenty of opportunities. I'm not harping on Mitch because you know, Hahn is a great player, but he's missed some open shots, and as has Travis. Hahn out there looking like autumn, not just because of the red hair. It's because he got it falling now. 6-point lead, USA. His new nickname is going to be Big Autumn. Parrott now. Oh, he scissors. That is basket weaving right there. That is the definition of basket weaving. Watch him just slyly sneak through the seam and has the composure to extend and finish at the rim. Probably want a bucket. Parrott at the line. I'm sorry, Mama. He said, my mama don't like it when you say that. I'm sorry, Mama. Out of bounds. Did I believe that's off of, was Parrott out of bounds? I think so. Yeah, it's going to be black ball. An 8-point separation for the United States. Spot in the semifinals on the line here and now. And that is an offensive foul. That will amount to Jamaica's fourth foul. Oh, nobody home. Caruso, boom. Foul White. Timeout Black. 4 fouls apiece, but USA enjoying a comfy 16-7 lead with 3:51 to go. They too have averaged better than a 10-point margin of victory so far in this tournament. And while they got tested early, they managed to pull away with Mitch Hahn drilling a 2. With James Parrott getting to the rim and converting. Caruso with a big flush. All contributors in this 16-7 advantage now. Newby delivers the dish to Brown, but he doesn't finish. They had Hahn on the cut. Big City. He's feeling it now. He's feeling it now. And he's clapping at me. Why? I'm not defending you. There's Newby, 2-ball corner pocket. Uh-oh. Big City. Listen. Dylan Travis, just you got to let Hahn keep shooting now. If I'm on that team, you feed the hot hand. So the easy score on the inside for Jamaica, but it is Hahn. Ooh. That was a heat check. Oh, Dylan Travis will get called for that foul underneath. He won't argue it. Instead, he'll just check out. That's the 5th. So we'll see if Xavier Lamar Cheatham Sewell can convert it at the line after our last media timeout. Another balanced attack from the United States. This tournament is all about continental supremacy. The AmeriCup 2024. Oh, Sewell no good, but he races down the rebound. Up top to Parrott. The Caruso, no. Newby likes that spot. Shot didn't like him back. Parrott now inside. Hahn denied by Smith. Smith didn't get caught reaching in. 2:16 on the game clock. Our next men's quarterfinal will feature Chile and Dominican Republic, which should be an entertaining confrontation between those two. So, to the real deal. No. Brown, bumping and grinding like a slow jam. On the block, he scores it, but still a 6-point game. USA need to clean up some issues here. They have played a little lackadaisical in the last minute or so. Can't take the approach like you have the game in the bag. There's still 2 minutes to play. They got 1 foul to give, and capable 2-point shooters for Jamaica. If you're Jamaica, you got to just continue to believe. That won't help. Dime, delivery, and smash from Caruso.
Falta personal decretada en la jugada contra el equipo de Estados Unidos. El balón le corresponde al equipo de Jamaica. Último Estados Unidos en la delantera, 19 por 12, resta 1 por 38.
Newbie inside, Brown. Bullies on. Brown stands 208. He's a big fella, almost 6'10". So call for the foul. Big City over the air parrot. He lets it fly and in and out. Sewell elevates and scores it over Parrot. It is down to a 5-point lead. USA were up by 8 in this one. Dylan Travis taking the contact on the hit, scores it anyway. Game point for USA. Warning for defending in the restricted area, but USA need 1 more to advance to the semifinals.
Ball goes to Team Jamaica, still trending 14 to 20, 52 seconds left to game.
Newbie slips on the baseline. And I think Jamaica won a timeout. And they will take it. Timeout.
Puerto Rico, la sede del FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2021.
So balanced effort for the United States. 5 points for Caruso, 6 for Hahn. James Barrett and Dylan Travis also contributed on both ends of the floor. And a 6-point advantage for the United States. This will be your game, ended emphatically. Air Parrot takes flight, and USA will fly into the semifinals. 21-14, the final tally over Jamaica. One more look at the exclamation punch. 2 hands for safety. James Parrott. Bang outs. So the highlights, as I mentioned, Dominican Republic and Chile in the next men's quarterfinal coming up in just a bit. Men's quarterfinal number 2 now coming. And we're going to see who's going to be coming for the United States. Into the semifinals. Between Dominican Republic, Republicano Dominicano. Up next, against Chile.
Sede del FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024. Comenzando por el equipo de Chile, con el número 7, Pablo Campos.
How good was Pablo Campos yesterday? 21 years old, this kid, and he has really played an impressive tournament for Chile, who are a dark horse, really. Kind of sneaking up on some teams, I think, in this tournament. I mean, they certainly shocked Brazil yesterday. That was, I don't think many people expected Chile to beat Brazil and take the #1 seed out of men's Pool D, but that's exactly what they did. And now they're here as a result. The young guns. Now, this Dominican Republic team is tough. They couldn't outlast Puerto Rico in their second game yesterday. But they look good in their opener against Haiti, picking up a 6-point win there. They bring out the Moquete brothers. This is tough. They're the best brother combo since Mario and Luigi. That's too old, isn't it? Y'all didn't play Mario Brothers? Come on. So the Dominican Republic in the blue, Chile in the white. Single elimination action in front of you. That is until we get to the semifinals. If you lose in the semis, then you will play the third place game. But every game up until that point is single elimination here in the quarterfinals. So undefeated Chile against Dominican Republic. Top scores for each of these teams are as follows. Pablo Campos has 14 points. That's 7 per game for Chile. Reynor Moquete, he also has 14 to lead the way for his Dominican Republic team, connecting on 4 twos yesterday. With no further ado, let's hoop. Quarterfinal number 2. Kyle Montgomery at 3x3, the voice in your ear. That dish is skipped to the cutting Campos for the opening score for Chile. Oh, right back at you. Anything you can do, we can do better. Great action from Dominican Republic. Campos now, up fake, steps through. Thibault, ball fake. Eventually does swing it. Herrera heaves it. That'll go out of bounds over to DR. Here's Martinez. White foul. Martinez, who left that game against Puerto Rico, frustrated, has come into the day with a clear head. The big man could be the X factor. There's Diego pushed to the ground. His big brother Reynor will start the possession for Dominican Republic. Right wing, Martinez with the Wilson, hands it off to Diego. It's kicked out to Martinez, ball fake. That goes off the iron. Good ball movement here for Chile. Thibault up top.
I think not. Shooting the two has not been something that Chile have done great. 26% from beyond the two-point arc. 63% inside the arc. What they have done is play great defense. Only allowed 14 points per game in group play. The 21-year-old to the 21-year-old. Campos has it now. On the baseline he goes. He is being harassed. He might need to file suit against Rayner. Absolutely nothing happening for Chile on that possession as it'll go back over to DR. As we just scratched the surface of this contest, minute and a half in. Give me that, and you take this. Rayner continuing to do the scoring for DR. Campos kicks it. Nice find to Tabo. Yep. You have to go sit down for a while after that one. Meantime, it's Rayner. Red dot accuracy from him. He scored 3 in a row for Dominican Republic. Campos, Hezzy, baseline, up top. Oh, Aguayo. I hear a whistle though. They didn't get it up in time. Shot clock violation. Oh, that's a foul. Tabo. Contact on Diego's arm. Another look there, and you can see the contact. Diego Moquete, averaging 4.5 points per game in this tournament. But he's only a good free throw shooter, a dangerous guard. I mean, he can single-handedly break down your defense. He does not break them off with a two-piece that time. Herrera wide open, and he cashes that one in. 4-3. Nothing he can do with Martinez, though. Runner off the window, no. See program director Elka back there behind the goal. What's up, Elka? She's hoping the Dominican Republic can hold on here. Three minutes in. Rayner forces that. Not a great shot. Campos getting tricky with it. Bias though makes things tough, and another shot clock violation as we head into the first TV timeout. 5-3 lead for Dominican Republic. Back to it we go. From the T-Mobile District. 5-3 start for Dominican Republic. Moquete to Martinez. Rebound is tracked down. Rayner getting shoved. Or that's what I thought. He wanted the foul, but I think he stepped on the line instead. So he doesn't get the foul. Instead, a turnover to Chile. Herrera. Not gonna get a much better look than that. Moquete up top. Martinez is broken up by Tabo. Now Thibault with a good seal. That is how you use that frame. Find ways to get some easy offense. And that Chile defense is as locked down as we've seen it. That's one thing they can depend on. The offense starting to catch up to them as the game is even. 2 ball off target. Rayner gets called for that foul. He's really been the best shooter for Dominican Republic, who have shot 19% from beyond the 2-point arc. Rayner, however, he's nearly 40% from 2-point range. So he needs some help. So does Campos. Work on that release. That was ugly. Bias. His stroke ain't stroking. 55. Herrera. Campos can't squeeze it. He's going to call for a travel there before the shot clock violation. Oh, Diego. Cross. Bias. Can he bury one? Finally. No, is the answer. Both big and strong. Making life difficult on Diego Moquete down there, who had no choice but to foul. Under 5 minutes to play in a 5-5 game. Herrera. Flotation device is activated. 2 ball, too strong for Rayner. Campos will use the screen, trying to hide behind Thibault. Eventually makes his move and gets locked up on the way, but not fully. Foul on the floor on blue. 4th on Dominican Republic. One-point contest. Campos taking the scenic route, has the rock taken away by Diego. Where in the world is Diego? That sounded better in my head before I said it. Forget it that ever happened. 6-6.
Falta personal decretada por el árbitro. Empujó él la falta de pertenencia del equipo de Chile.
Such a high clip.
Colectivas ambos equipos.
Obviously in this game, but for the tournament either, Chile averages 16.5 points per game. Dominican Republic averages 16 points per game.
El canasto por la República Dominicana toma la delantera 7 por 6, 33 con 48.
Run out of time again. There's yet another shot clock violation for Chile. They need to be a little bit more prompt.
Celebrando el FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup edición 2024, presentado por el departamento.
3:40 to go and 7-6, still anybody's game. Whoever cleans up their act here and now will have a great chance to win this one. Back on the floor with Dominican Republic in possession.
Saca del balón el equipo de la República Dominicana que continúa en la delantera 7 por 6.
Rayner, high arc. Nope. Baez has a good offensive rebound. He can give him something offensively. If he does, he'll have to do it at the free throw line here because he's had it.
Decretada en la jugada a la línea de los tiros del equipo de República Dominicana. Un tiro, one shot.
Baez with that big body. His activity on the glass is important. Obviously defense, but you gotta give him a little bit more offense. Baez will get the free throw to trickle in.
Árbitro decreta que corrió con el balón. Traveling violation called on the play. Ball goes back to the Dominican Republic. Mantiene la posición el equipo de la República Dominicana y la delantera 8 por 6.
Diego will do the honors of getting this one checked with his brother on the left wing. Diego with the Wilson. Martinez has cleared the way from Arquette to Barris Thibault. Cross and left. Thibault, okay. He makes good on it. That's all that matters. He makes good on it. Nine, 7. 10-7. That woke the Dominican fans up. Thibault, oh yeah. Diego. Fatigue foul, that'll be the 5th on DR. That will wake you up. That should wake you up. Martinez catching flights out here in San Juan. Thibault will miss it. Tipped. Baez. He'll get that to count with the contact.
Basket is good for the Dominican Republic. Still in the lead.
So an opportunity for Baez here with 2:23 to play and a 4-point lead for Dominican Republic. Winner faces the United States in the semifinals. So far, so good for DR. Off the ball foul called on Rayner. Campos wants to get it to Thibault. Thibault threading the needle. But ultimately no connection on the baseline. Turned over, back up to Blue. Arquette with the quickness to the right, then to the left, to his bro, Rayner. Oh, too much heat on that pass. Good hands from security over there. He should play shortstop. Oh, Thibault, he will get called for that foul. He's claiming that Rayner was faking. Swiped out with 9 seconds to shoot. Oh, Martinez, beautiful finish. Had the dunk earlier, shows the finesse that time. Campos, up fake. Herrera unloads, fires a blank. Raynar on the beeline to the bucket. Pressed the pause button, but played himself. Campos, the fake, the dish. Aguayo can't finish it. Diego can't either. 12-7 it'll stay as Campos will turn it over. Just a disjointed game, out of sync. Even Dominican Republic with a 5-point lead, they have not played their best game here. It's been enough to distance them from Chile, though. The lack of scoring prowess for this Chile team has been their undoing. The name of the game is to put the round thing in the round thing, like that, see? And what happens when you throw it down like that, that gives you points. Those are important when you're sprinting to 21. They got 7 right now, Chile. The Chilean women also ousted in this competition, running into the United States. Boquete, step back. Oh, that was just incredible offense. Campos played great defense, but that was better offense. Campos, meantime, he'll land one from Tulane. Beautiful spin move, left him high and dry. Campos wants another. 25 seconds left. Dominican Republic in line to meet the USA in the semifinals with 4 to shoot. And Thibault forced the foul. So Raynar Moquete is up to 6 points. Lead and score. From pool play to the quarterfinals, maybe beyond. Raynar, that's cashed in. Final 15 seconds. Desperation heaves for Chile. They will not be able to change the outcome of this game as it will go to Dominican Republic. That'll count with the foul, adding insult to injury. Another look at first the crossover. Oh, he went through his legs. Oh, that was wrong. See, from my angle, I didn't know he threw it through the man's legs. That was disrespectful, man. In all the best ways. 18-9. Just 3 seconds left. They're now gone, and Dominican Republic go to the semis. United States awaiting them. 18-9 runaway win in the quarterfinals over Chile. Congratulations to DR, getting the job done. Doesn't have to be pretty to count. So half of our quarterfinals are done. We will take a brief break in the action before we get back to it. Next check ball, we're going to get to the women's side of the competition. Canada and Cuba in the quarters. That's 4:20 check ball. We'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
Dominican. John Arroyo. Michael Portilla. Gabriel Sánchez. Daniel Rodríguez. Luis Rosado. Ausentes, Jordan Torres, Jeremy Wilmore, Javier Sánchez. Su dirigente, Orlando Pantoja. Asistente, Daniel Ortiz. Segundo asistente, Xavier Pinot. Trainer del equipo, Efraín Vélez. Y su gerente general, Xavier Miranda. Damas y caballeros, integrantes del U15 masculino, campeones de Puerto Rico. Hoy ahora tenemos a la representante del Team Móvil, Amarilis Rodríguez, que les tiene unos obsequios a estos muchachos. Oye, y cortesía del Team Móvil, se le van a estar regalando unos AirPods a cada uno de los integrantes del equipo. Oye, gracias nuevamente a Amarilis Rodríguez, representante del Team Móvil. Oye, fuerte el aplauso a los medallistas de oro del Centro Básquet U15 de Puerto Rico. Oye, Puerto Rico, fuerte el aplauso. Hoy continuamos en vivo y en directo desde la ciudad de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Sede para el FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024. Nos encontramos en el Quinto T-Mobile, presentado por el Departamento de Recreación de Puertos y la Compañía de Turismo de Puerto Rico por Turistiempo.
I said I like it like that. Y'all like it like this. Perfect day to cap the 2024 3x3 season from
San Juan, Puerto Rico, sede desde FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024, presentada por el Departamento de Recreación y Deportes de Puerto Rico. Próximo partido a celebrarse en la rama femenina, Canadá versus Cuba. Starting off for Team Canada at number 77, Saito Brandon. Wearing number 4, Casey.
All right, we are going to see another North American Power 2022 gold medal winners. Canada are unscathed to this point. It looks like they could be on a collision course with the United States. We will find out. It is win or go home time in the quarterfinal stage as they make their first appearance here. And they will face off against Cuba. They got the leading scorer in the women's competition, by the way, Paige Crozin, 19 points to lead the way. She is shooting the nets off for the Canadians. Out come their opponents. Once again, it's Team Cuba, who have been gritty. They have fought, scrapped, and found ways to win. I don't know another way to put it. They just have found ways to win, to start this competition on day one in the qualifying draw with Yasset Perez and Rachel Diaz. They are balanced. They got everything that you could hope for. Galindo has been great. She's been the top scorer for this Cuban team. Contreras has showed an ability to knock them down from long range. She's a finesse finisher on the inside. Great touch. Montero, her on-ball defense, and Fraguelas. She's one of those X factors, I would say. We'll see how Canada respond to them. We'll see what strategy they have in mind. But the experience of Canada and Grant Allen's size on the inside, and what Canada basketball 3x3, what they've become, is a consistent perennial powerhouse. I wouldn't sleep on them for a gold medal here. I know everybody's looking at the USA, and look, that's understandable. But keep your eyes on this Canadian team. I'm just saying. All right, it appears that the time for talk is over for everybody else except for me. It's time to play some ball. We appreciate you wherever you may be watching from. We say buenas, hello from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice of 3x3 at 3x3 The Voice. Here we go. Action's underway. Cat Blue to the ladies' top scorer, Paige Crozin. Paige driving in and getting hacked on the way up. Canada with a 5-point win over Jamaica and a 15-point win over Mexico to arrive here in the quarterfinals. Crozin is knocked down over 60% of her 2-point attempts. She has money at the free throw line as well. There's Fraguelas, right place, right time. Crozin couldn't knock that one down. Fraguelas with a quick drive, right up fake, got Paige off her feet, but yeah, Fraguelas traveled before that shot even left her fingers. So Cuba come in with a win over Argentina and a 5-point loss in their second game. Wait a minute, it's another travel. They end up falling to Puerto Rico. Fraguelas trying to find a hole in this Canadian defense. And they eventually do find one. Contreras on the inside. Blue, easy money. Cat gives it up to Grant Allen. Grant Allen can't convert, but gets hacked the second attempt up. And she will go to the free throw line. Canadian men also will be playing today. They too will be battling for continental supremacy. That one out of bounds. Over to Cuba. Going to determine how much time needs to be put on the shot clock here. I think they're going to decide on 2.2. That is it. We get back to it. Montero with 2 ticks to get it up. Not on the former Gonzaga Bulldog. Casey Bosch with the defense. Now she'll check it up. Bosch Bice over to the zone. 2-ball makes it 4-2. Contreras, what a finish. Off balance. Gets the jump hook to fall. Crozet delivers the cookie, but Michelle couldn't put it in the cup. I mean, Catherine, my bad. Shout out to Michelle, though. That one broken up. Nice idea on the pass, but Montero with that defense all day long. Contreras. Bosch, just a pest. She doesn't even allow that entry pass. Gotta appreciate what Casey Bosch does on this team. Crozet is knocking down shots like happy hour. That's a double from the top of the key. Got he no good at the stripe. Crozet ran off the 2-point arc. That would be a smart idea, I would say. Over to Grant Allen, Page, Crozet. Not that time. Up fake, nowhere to go. But up and in. Cuba assume a 1-point lead. Nothing coming easy in the quarterfinals.
En vivo y en directo desde la ciudad de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Nos encontramos en el distrito T-Mobile, sede del FIBA 3x3
So 3 minutes in Cuba have Canada right where they want them, in the rear view. Although the Canadians hot on their bumper. They haven't been able to do much with Paige Crozet. She's been lights out from beyond the 2-point arc. She's a game breaker. You hear about basketball teams breaking teams down off of penetration, driving and kicking. But when you got a shooter like Paige Crozet, she can break you down from the outside in, because now you have to overcommit on your closeout. Listen, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Paige Crozon has got it falling. She's a monsoon for the Canadians. Get her the ball. Right this instant if you're Canada. They do it right on time. She couldn't miss it. She wanted to. The zone is in a zone like a 2-3. Crozon wants another one. That one doesn't go. And that was a surprise to everybody in this arena. 10-7. Cuba against Paige Crozon. She lets another one go, and that one does not fall, but Kat Plouffe with the rebound. Catherine Plouffe. Nothing but net. That one taken away. Grant Allen. Not that time, back iron, quick kick. Montero wants to get it inside to Galindo. Galindo will attack Plouffe. Uses a nice move, but can't finish on the right side of the rim. Casey. To Kat. Plouffe just scratches the iron. Bosch saves it to the wrong color jerseys. Fraguelas after the up fake. Ricochets off. She'll try it from 5 feet. Off the window it goes. That'll count. No, it won't. 3 seconds in the paint. That's what I was trying to say. 3-point lead for Canada. This is after Cuba took a 1-point advantage into the media timeout. The last, say, 2 minutes or so. Paige Crozon has caught flame and changed this game around. Grant Allen now has it. Kat up to Paige. Paige with the up fake. Kicks it out. Plouffe now. Driving baseline. Oh, Grant Allen was not waiting for it. So Kat will have a seat. Fraguelas. She was not impressed by that choreography. Casey Bosch, lockdown defender. Crozon locked in, but I'll target that time. Crozon with 9 to lead the way for Canada. Oh, count that, and 1. Galindo gritting inside. Chance for a 2-point play. So while they have not knocked down a lot of shots from long range, they get a chance for 2 the hard way. Galindo at the line. Now if the miss, it'll stay a 2-point game. Crozon also distributing. Galindo is hooping. She scored the last couple of buckets for her squad. That one broken up with 6 seconds. And a media timeout awaits. 12-10. Cuba hanging in there with Canada. Despite a lights-out performance for Paige Crozon, this has not gotten a lot of assistance. So Kat is going to draw up some action. That's not how Fraguelas drew that play up. She is denied by Bosch. Galindo has not been denied much in this game. She's had a great run at it through 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Back to it. Bosch Spice to Paige Crozen. She's got the best J since Leno's show. 4-point contest. Galindo. Crozen. Let it go. Let it go. I can't go that high. And it don't get much hotter than Paige Crozen is now. That is 13 points, if my math is mathing, for the zone. Paige Crozen has it again. Nice find. Plouffe is hacked. Another look. But Gala. So Kat Plouffe, normally the most dominant player on the team. She has not had to dominate in this one because of Paige Crozen. 13 points. Moreno taking it at Bosch. Not going to happen. That loose ball is going to end up arrow blue. Contreras against Bosch. She's just trying to hold her ground. Another look. Contact on the way up. Free throw is not going to happen. Crozen to Plouffe. Plouffe poked away. Contreras to the corner. Montero thinking about the drive. Instead, she'll move right. Now left. Spin and on. Nearly finished a beautiful play. Love the move. Crozen. Pocket pass for Yo. Watch your mouth. 8-point contest. Nice drive from Galindo. Plouffe chunks the deuce. Oh, hustle from Paige. Got to give it back to her. Reward her for the hustle. .145 left, and Cuba can see the writing on the wall here. They'd have to get Paige Crozen hot to come back into this game. That's a different kind of hot. Canada going to utilize the timeout, get rehydrated as they get ready to shut the door on Cuba with a 7-point lead, .142 left. Here's Paige. And her display of 2-point shooting, one of her very best. Again, 13 points for her. Plouffe's got the other 5. Back to Crozen, over to Casey. Casey with 4 to shoot. She'll get it to Kat. Kat to Crozen. Crozen is so hot her phone won't even charge. She got 15 points. Galindo attacking. This time it's Plouffe providing the finishing touch. She finishes with 6, but Paige Crozen the zone, living up to her nickname, fully. She has an aura around her. On fire in this game. 15 points for the zone, Paige Crozen. And Canada moving on to the semifinals. You don't see 15-point outbursts too much. Huh? That was crazy. So they win it by 9 over Cuba. Y'all enjoyed the highlights from that one. You know we got more action coming. We still early in the day. Our next contest will be Brazil and Dominican Republic in the women's competition, followed by Canada, Mexico men, Puerto Rico, Brazil men. That's all on the slate from here in San Juan. We get back to it in 5 minutes.
estamos en vivo y en directo desde el distrito T-Mobile en la ciudad de San Juan, Puerto Rico, sede del FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024. Continuamos con el próximo juego.
The next game on deck, women's competition, quarterfinal, game number 4. And we have Brazil and Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic men, we saw get a win in advance, they'll play on. The Brazilian men have yet to take the court today, but we will see them here in the elimination rounds as well. Ladies first, as Brazil come out in the white. They're led by Gabriela Pumares. Gabriela Darigo Suarez, Soso, one of the top scorers out of group play. Leila Zabani and Luana de Souza. That is Team Brazil. Excuse me, Kawani Firmino. My roster was not correct. All right, DR. Maria Marte de la Rosa. Nayeli Morillo. Yadira Marte. And Yamel Vanessa Alvarez. This is Team Dominican Republic. 1-1 out of group play. Can they find a way? This Dominican Republic team with a 5-point win over Uruguay in Pool A action. That was enough to get them a spot here in the quarterfinals. For Brazil, they played in Group C and blew out Chile by a score of 21-9. They also got past Colombia 19-11 to come into this contest 2-0. Dominican Republic suffered their loss against the United States.
AmeriCup 2024 presentado por el Departamento de Recreación y Deportes y la Compañía de Turismo de Puerto Rico por Turisteando.
Game number 6 on this final day of action from San Juan. Single elimination quarterfinals continue. The voice rocking with you from start to finish. Morillo moving right and then left. Polanco trying to use that speed to her advantage. But Firmino's inside defense, not an easy task to overcome. Inside feed, Firmino. That's light work. De Souza will check out. Gabriela is in. Soso up top. One of the top performers in group play. Number 3 on the scoring chart says Firmino. Oh yeah, she called the travel on herself. She's got to go up with the shot. Sometimes the referees might miss it. She was too good of a sport. That's like speeding. You just going up to a cop and saying, you know what, go ahead. I was speeding back there. You didn't see me, but just give me that ticket, please. Firmino checking out. Luana is in. Gabriela, speed into the rack. Left a little bit too much on it. Murillo off the glass. Actually, that was Alvarez, my bad. Another 2-ball attempted, no good. Kick out, now back in. Gabriela still cannot score at the rim. Back-to-back misses for her. Polanco is going to draw that foul. That was contact for certain. Firmino making her way back in as Polanco makes her way to the free throw line. Count that. 3-1 game. So. Desperation shot late in the shot clock. Left elbow. Marte off the iron. Gabriela, she throwed it off Luke. No, she stepped on the line. She was trying to throw it off the Dominican Republic. Her feet, however, were on the line. Two ball up and off the iron. Polanco recovers, can't score it. Marte drives to the bucket. 3-point advantage for DR. Polanco tried to intercept it, missed on her chance to steal. So now DR want to get some action in the post. Marte kicks it out. Polanco, a little long. Luana, a little short. Murillo will get him started from the top of the key, and Polanco thought it would be a good idea to try to drive there. Not an easy team to get past, honestly. Luana, wet J. 4-4, just like that. Back tied. There hasn't been an edition of the AmeriCup that Brazil has not taken a silver medal. All 3 previous editions, they finished second. New look Brazilian team trying to make their way back to another final. Being threatened here by Dominican Republic. So, foul. And time for a media timeout. Both teams get a chance to regroup, recharge. 6:40 on the game clock.
posición le corresponde al equipo de Brasil. Buena orden de recinto del equipo de República Dominicana que construye.
Off the miss, DR trying to work some action on the pick and roll. We get another whistle. So getting aggressive defensively. Murillo trying to find some daylight. Marte in the post has been good. Turns around, double pump in your face like foundation. Gabriela on the baseline, no. 2 ball off the front of the iron. Marte couldn't snag the rebound. Firmino hitting the deck. Takes her time getting to her feet. 6'4", 6:01 to go in this quarterfinal. Firmino, spin cycle. No bucket though. Polanco's got her driver's license. Speeds to the rack and makes this a 7-4 game. Gabriela, right back. Each team trade buckets in a 2-point contest. 5.5 to go. Abreu to Polanco. Polanco, long ball. No, ma'am. Luana gets another double to go down. So Luana, all 4 of her points have come from beyond the 2-point arc. She's been a markswoman for the Brazilians. Seven tie. Oh, look at Polanco. Right to the teeth of the defense. Missed at point blank range. They'll get reset. Have another chance. Oh, that one missed dribble. Easy find. Luana up to 5 now, and Brazil in front. Murillo, 2, no go. Up top to Gabriela. I like the rotation. Beautiful release. Same spot. Couldn't knock it down that time, but patient. Ball fake, spin, and she'll go for 2 the hard way this time. Gabriela can have 4 in a row for Brazil. Basket is good. Biggest lead of the game for Brazil. Polanco is fighting back and can take 2 points in 1 possession by herself right here.
There's a foul call on the play and a 1 for Team Dominican Republic still trailing 8-12. 12 minutes, 15 seconds. Basket is good.
12-9 after that trip to the free throw line. In the corner, Marte. A little bit of a bump from Soso. They're going to let him play. Oh, Murillo, in and out. Wild shot. Wow, wow, wow. Luana, off left. Now Marte, been good from that range so far in this game. She's going to defend Firmino. Dropped over. Now Firmino steps through. She stays active, the better Brazil is. DR struggling from the outside. Luana doesn't find the touch that time. Marte, that's a tough shot. That shot was harder than the last one, and she made it. Our final media timeout here, 3:08 left in the game. 13-10 is Brazil. It's been back and forth. Brazil had to string together a nice run to take a significant lead, only to see Dominican Republic answer right back. And now we see Brazil have an answer of their own. 3-point game. One of a couple of 2 balls from Luana in this one. She's up to, again, 5 points. Knocked down 2 from Gabriela. And in the end, 1 for her. And that pretty much summarizes the scoring for Brazil. So decides to get it to Gabriela. Left wing. That's a miss. Polanco skies for the rebound. Will get it cleared. Soso applying the pressure defensively. It don't matter anyway. Count it. Pull up. Bucket. Abreu making it 11-13. Soso to Firmino. Firmino out to Gabriela. She'll get another chance, and it lands. Payet. Seven points for Gabriela. Nobody there to stop Polanco. Now it's Soso off the rim. .219 officially on the game clock. Another whistle on the inside. Trying to disrupt passing lanes. Active hands. DR restart. Marta has left the starting line like she heard a gun. Starter pistol. Fast move from her, but not fast enough to keep up with Firmino. 16-13, Brazil. Polanco pulls it. Gabriela with 7 again. And Luana lost the handle. Get it to your leading scorer. Or share it. Sharing is caring. And that J shreds the threads. Gabriela, oh, no good. Would have been our 8th point. 18-14. Brazil are closing in. 4 foul on Team Brazil. No jeopardy of being in a penalty as of yet. And they're not the ones in threat right now. It is Dominican Republic. Down 4, minute 19. Great look. Oh, Marte. Good. 60 seconds left. Firmino downhill attack. She'll find a shooter. Shooter's going to shoot. You just hope they make them. Neither Brazilian guard does that. Either Soso or Luana. 45 seconds left. Look at that heave. Give and go. That's light work. So Brazil is now picking DR apart. 34 seconds left. So it'll be the last that we see of the Dominican women in this tournament unless they have a miracle up their sleeve.
Estamos en vivo desde el distrito T-Mobile en la ciudad de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Celebran la FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024, muy centrado por el departamento de educación de deportes y la compañía de turismo de Puerto Rico.
Not online. Men's action coming up in the next contest. We got 20 seconds to wrap this one up. Brazil can move 1 point closer to wrapping this one up. Point game, Brazil. Blanco, no. And it is Luana. This one is over with. Brazil, vamos, into the semifinals. A dominant 22-14 win over Dominican Republic. Led by 9 points from Gabriela. Luana with a great outing as well. So their hopes of getting to the gold medal game for the 4th straight year are still alive. Brazil over Dominican Republic. Coming up next, like I said, we got the men's competition coming up. We got, let's see. Oh, we got Canada and Mexico, followed by Puerto Rico and Brazil. So stick around for that. We'll be checking ball here in about 5 minutes as we get the men back going from the T-Mobile District. All right, so here are the semifinal matchups. They are set and ready in the women's competition. United States and Puerto Rico and Canada will face off with Brazil, the final 4. Now our final 2 men's quarterfinal games will set up the semifinals. And we will move closer to our gold medal game. Day 4 here from San Juan. Putting a button on this 2024 season. Taking us all around the world. Asia Cup, Europe Cup, Olympics, Africa Cup, Women's Series, World Tour, and lastly, the AmeriCup. Saw a blazing hot shooting performance from Paige Crozen for the Canadian ladies. What will the Canadian men have to show for themselves? They got the type of shooter that can do it. That is Steve Surr. So with their new additions, they bring in the veteranmanship. Yeah, I just made that word up. Of Jerome DeRosier and Steve Surr with Grant Audu and Marek Klaassen. Surr with 8 two-pointers made in group play. 63% from the great beyond is crazy for anybody outside of Steve Surr. He's known as the sheriff around these parts. He's got to deal with Team Mexico. Charlie Zasadi, the leading scorer in the men's competition in total, averaging 9 a game. Had a 14-point explosion in group play. Dan's about 6'9", 6'10". Rangy, can shoot it. Had maybe the pass of the tournament as well.
The referees in charge of this game, el árbitro a cargo de este partido, Ángel Ramos Martínez de Puerto Rico y Sonia Maldonado de Puerto Rico.
So we all set to go in this one. Our next 2 winners will face off in the semifinals. Zasadi and Ricardo Calatayud Avila are the leading scorers. That's Isaac Gutierrez on your screen, the big man in the middle for Team Mexico, who went 1-1 in group play, 21-10 win before falling to the United States, 13-20. For Canada, 2-0. Light work of Jamaica and then a 10-point win over Argentina. Jerome DeRosier with a big game against Argentina. He had 9. And we back on. Clock is going and we're off and running. Swung over to Jerome DeRosier. Clean look at his first 2 attempts, doesn't get it, but he's able to clean up the mess. He's the handyman. Calatayud with a torch in his hand. He fires that one up and in to give his squad a 1-point lead. Klaassen missed his chance. Calatayud will not. He is caliente. Surr on the attack. And he will force the foul on Zasadi. Charlie Z, no complaints. Obviously, target number 1 is that man, the sheriff, who was off target that time. I mentioned that Steve Surr came into this day as a top 3 scorer. and one to add to the issues for Canada here to start. That's a tough assignment, Zesadi. But Sir, who averaged 8 a game, and again knocked down 8 of 13 twos. Canada are going to have some consistent offensive options outside of him. Zesadi, leading scorer in the tournament, continues to do just that, score. Oh, reverse attempt. I'll do. Nah, bro. DeRosier. Clausen with the quickness. He needs to add some to his layup package. DeRosier. Clausen. He needs that one. DeRosier to Clausen. Clausen, get out of my way, but it was too overt and obvious. 6-1 start Mexico. We just been playing for over a minute here. Calatayud out to Zesadi. Charlie Z. Misses it. Big rebound. Inside. Oh, and a big miss. Tapia. Sir. The sheriff. High out. Right between the eyes. That is Sir's night 2 of the tournament. He gives Canada some life. I'll do. Can't get it to go. Clausen says that he hit that off of Mexico. So following that 6-1 start, Steve Sir got a 2 to go down, chopped the lead in half, and he's not done attacking. That foul call on the floor, Tapia. He gets whistled. Canada have never won a medal at this event for the men. Women's team gold medal winners in 2022. They are already in the semifinals. Jerome DeRosier navigates his way to the rack. That'll get Canada within a possession. That is going to be a foul. Clausen getting a talking to by Jerome DeRosier. And he says, settle down, fella. It's a big game for us here. Settle down. Making his 3x3 debut is Clausen, and I do at this event. But certainly not a good foul. Calatayud. Another chance at the line here. Eight-4 is the result. DeRosier, nobody there to contest it, but he can't make them pay anyway. Charlie C. Not that time. Clausen, cross in the paint. That's what they want to see. Calatayud with a smart decision. He used the defender's momentum against him. What Mexico have to be careful of is picking up these silly fouls, which is now their third. Canada have 3 as well. And if you missed any of the earlier action, you'll notice that both Canadian teams have the initial CP on their jerseys. That's in honor of Chad Posthumus, who played in this event last year and died suddenly in November of a brain aneurysm during a training session. It's just a huge shock, and 33 years old. Nobody ever saw it coming, but this is their tribute to him, paying honor to him and his family. So if you're wondering what those initials are about, that's what that is. Playing in his spirit, and right now trying to dig out of a 9-5 deficit is Canada. Calatayud picks up Mexico's 5th foul. No easier way to jeopardize your lead than with silly fouls. It's my 10th season calling 3x3. I've seen it too much. That 2 is off. TV timeout. 6:55 officially on the game clock. Canada off to a slower start than they would like. Mexico with an ideal start, but have hit a little bit of a lull.
Corresponde al equipo de México que mantienen la delantera 9 por 5, 46,55.
Back to the action. Charlie C hit that one from Cancun. DeRosier double pump. Getting bouncy. Cesati. He's a lethal weapon for Mexico. One leg. Can't hit it that time. Active hands from Gutierrez, but they'll stay with Canada. Clausen. Not happening. Clausen will find DeRosier. DeRosier with a pump fake too many. He got stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Tapia inside, no. White foul before the shot. And that one is off target. 6:02 in a 5-point contest. Canada trailing. Kyle Montgomery at 3x3, the voice in your ear on the gram. That's at 3x3, the voice. What's up? Anyway, that's stolen. Can they get something to go down? I'll do. ISO game. Oh, he has a seat for some reason. Clausen cannot connect from 2 range. Now he'll find the sheriff. Nope. Steve can't make them all. Charlie Z to Tapia. They cannot complete the pass. Timeout, Mexico. Canada will welcome that timeout. And they know this game is not out of hand. It's well within reach. Only 5 points. Calatayud, the top bucket getter for Team Mexico. He got 7. They got 11. Canada got the ball. Steve serve. When he steps out of the car door, he's in range. Mexico respond right back. Nine points to 21 for Mexico. See, sir will find DeRosier. Steve Sir passing it like Steve Young on that last possession. That was a great setup to DeRosier. Boston gives it up. Steve Sir shoots again, not that time. Oh. Foul on Clausen. Five fouls. Clausen got the worst end of that. Probably frustrated to see that he gets whistled with the foul, but he was in a tough position. Kalatayu couldn't get two more. Off the miss, it's Aldu getting it clear right himself. Aldu, baseline drive on Gutierrez. He says, no, senor. No, no, no. There's the first block. He still didn't listen. There's the second block. Okay, just no, no instead of no, no, no. I took it overboard there, didn't I? Should have counted my notes. 12-9. DeRosier will be defended by Gutierrez, it looks like. 3.9 to get an attempt off. That's plenty of time for the Sheriff. Steve Sir, no, got it back though, and converts the layout. I don't know what happened with Mexico falling asleep defensively. Zasadi will misfire. Steve Sir in the corner. Oh, halfway down and out. Long rebound. Who's going to get there? Oh, Kalatayu just forearm shivered Steve Sir. Travel is being called. Each country is obviously invested. You see the federations and women's teams standing on the sideline, trying to help encourage the men's team. Canada have life. They were down by as many as 5. They now see Mexico just up by 2. It's a one-possession game. The Canadians have the most deadly shooter in the competition in Steve Sir, even at 42 years old. With 3:47 on the game clock. There are worse positions you could be in if you're Canada. They know that as they get back to it. Sir over to Clausen. Clausen. Fast move. Takes advantage of a wide open lane. Zasadi. One-legged release. Tapia. He converts on the inside. Clausen's shot hasn't been going, but he has been able to do some damage by distributing the field. Zasadi pulls it. Same thing happened to Steve Sir, just happened to him. Clausen being doubled there. They're not going to do that with Steve Sir. He takes the attention like an only child and decides to share with DeRosier. 13-13. There went that 5-point deficit. Canada playing with a lot of resolve, a lot of composure. The veterans of DeRosier and Steve Sir. Kalatayu, 4-2, no. Zasadi, yes. Mexico back in front by 1. There's a foul, though, on Black. And they did have one again. I was going to say they didn't, but that is the 6th. Next defensive foul on either team, free throws. Aldu for two. Right on time. Victor DeRosier. DeRosier representing Team Light Skin. 16-14. Oh, it goes from bad to worse for Mexico. Now they are going to have to be the ones to show some composure. DeRosier with 7. He's going to get a rest. He deserves it. The man's been putting in work. Overtime. Steve Sir shooting like the Suns at midday. Sir deals it over to Claassen. He says, use some time. Claassen uses some speed instead. Drive, kick, outdo. Wants another one, not happening. There's a Canadian women's team, already semifinal bound. You see Catherine Plouffe and Casey Bosch trying to send some energy their men's way. Calatayud, in and out. In and out. Calatayud, second and 10. Oh no. You gotta take advantage of every chance that you get. That is what Canada are doing. And Aldu will force a foul on Zasadi, already in jeopardy of being in the penalty. That'll be the 7th on Mexico. And these 2 free throws could send Canada to the semifinals. That's the one. Canada politely say hasta la vista to Mexico in the quarterfinals. Sir with 7, DeRosier with 8, and they will keep the good times rolling. They snag a spot in the semis. Mexico are done at the quarterfinal stage. Of course, highlights for this one. Canada able to overcome a slow early start. They will sit down and enjoy the next game in front of us. It's Puerto Rico and Brazil to determine who they will meet in those semifinals. Enjoy the highlights. More action on the way.
Hoy regresamos en vivo y en directo desde la ciudad de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Desde el distrito T-Mobile, la sede del FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup 2024, presentado por el Departamento de Recreación y Deportes y la Compañía de Turismo de Puerto Rico por Turistiano. Próximo partido a celebrarse, donde recibimos al equipo masculino de Puerto Rico versus el equipo de Brasil.
We're going to see if Puerto Rico can protect this house. They've got Brazil invading their backyard. What are they going to do about it? Puerto Rico beating Haiti and then topping Dominican Republic yesterday in group play. They are undefeated. Brazil with a shocking result, losing to Chile in yesterday's action and not getting the 1 seed in the group. And that is why they enter this contest against Puerto Rico. It's a tough matchup in their house, in this environment. We will see how Brazil will handle the circumstances. Shout out to the wife. Hey, babe. CC watching all the way from Hungary. We got people watching all the way from around the world. Last event of the year. And look at Team Brazil, looking like a bunch of rugby players. I don't even know if rugby players would want to clash with these dudes. Melo's thigh is bigger than your torso. It's ridiculous. So Brazil with Yonatas Melo, Leandro da Silva, Leonardo Branquinho, and Matias Parcial. Branquinho went crazy in that opening win over Colombia where he scored 14 points, but he could not buy a bucket after that. Puerto Rico, they rely on the little monster, Angel Matias. Second on the scoring charts, coming out of group play, averaging just over 8 points a game. He went crazy against Dominican Republic. They couldn't do nothing with the man en route to a Puerto Rico win. He's the MVP of last season. Puerto Rico men earning their first ever gold medal at this event. They are the defending champs, trying for a repeat performance here in the sequel. See, the Boricuas are turned up. They vibing. As we get back to it, Team Puerto Rico and Team Brazil for a spot in the semifinals with Canada waiting. Matias will drive and kick. Cuasco can't hit it. Angel Matias. I think this will be the toughest game on the inside for Matias. If he's able to bully this Brazilian team the way he bullies everybody else, then my respect level for Matias, which is already very high, is going to go up even more. Meantime, Ralat, nice start for him. He can't stop Melo on the inside. There's Qua. Takata de dos. Melo got it planted against the glass. It's cleaned up by Branquinho. 5 blocks in the tournament for Cuasco. He's becoming the minister of defense for Puerto Rico. Ralat can handle the offense. Lotto makes it 5-3. Branquino no good. Quascoot skies for the rebound. Good to see Ralat, who is a deadly scorer, find his rhythm early. Qua with the rebound. No go. Loose ball to Branquino. Melo. Ain't nothing can be done. Well, usually Quascoot was able to hold him off. Oh, that's certainly a foul. And an easy whistle. How about Ralat? Out there looking like Ricky Martin. He's living that vida loca. Not yet, but he's off to a good start. Antonio Ralat. 2 free throws coming up for him. You could tell he started yesterday off. He was frustrated, having difficulty finding the shot. Obviously, Matias was playing really well, but he played better in the second half of that game. Ended up finishing a group play with 8 points. He's already up to 4 in this one. 6-3, BR. De Silva, nothing but water. So we got a 6-5 game now. And again, for Brazil, we know how difficult they are to stop inside. If the outside shooting becomes consistent for them, oh, Allende almost hit that. Nope. Marcial is having words with Matias. It's going to be green ball. Fresh 12 seconds. And Motro not having that. Branquino can't convert it at the rim. Qua has it. Quascoot and Matias. That is an unsportsmanlike foul because there was no play on the ball. That means 2 free throws for Luis Quascoot. Take a look at Parcial, who was clearly beat. Oh, he just gets a hold of Quascoot's arm. That's the call that, by the books, is the one you have to make. It's the equivalent of a clear path foul in 5-on-5. And the defender is going to get penalized only if Quascoot makes free throws. He misses the first. Second one does go down. De Silva already with a 2-ball to his name. He will crash into Quascoot. Somehow gets it back, will clear it. He'll loft it. Melo underneath with Matias defending. Melo from long range, nope. Now Melo has it. He will attack Quascoot, spinning off and drawing the foul. So both teams have been giving it their all the first 3 minutes of this game. It has been physical. 7-5 advantage for Puerto Rico.
Antonio Rolada's got off to a nice start. The Hezzy baseline drive. He's got a 2 to go. Melo. Nope. De Silva also can't get it. Can't corral it at least. I believe that Puerto Rico touched that last. Substitution is made as De Silva will come out. Marcial is in. Final day of action from San Juan. And the last men's quarterfinal. Canada awaiting. Whoever comes out on top in this one. Branquinho lofts it, and Melo will score it. Marcial, he'll get it clear. Branquinho, can he refine his touch? Not that time, he cannot. A little monster. El Motro on the run. He's so strong, he don't need no spotter. 8-6. Extracurricular activities. Allende and Marcial. Marcial unhappy. I'd have to look at the replay and see what's going on. He's getting showered with booze by this Puerto Rican crowd. And here's, oh, well, he extends the hand. And then he gives an additional shove to Allende. And you can see that look from official Gonzalo. So what this looks like is it going to be an unsportsmanlike foul called on Marcial for extending his arm and connecting with the face of Allende. There might be an additional technical for this after, maybe. But I think we're most certainly going to see an unsportsmanlike. We could see 3 free throws. Oh no, he says also a technical for. Okay, here's the unsportsmanlike. Oh, wait a second. Says a second technical. I think Marcial is actually going to be ejected from this game. Matias Marcial is ejected from this game. With two technicals. He's ejected, and he won't be able to play for the team the rest of the competition. Even if Brazil managed to win, they'll have to play with 3. Brazil has medaled at every edition of the AmeriCup in the previous 3. Allende, no good at the line. Allende, second free throw, does find his mark. Allende streaking left. Lotto getting it back to L.A. Kowalski will set the screen. L.A. will fumble it. Out of bounds. Green ball. Brazil may use that ejection as an injection of energy, of inspiration. They might be running hot right now because of it. And that could prove dangerous in a 3-point lead right now for Puerto Rico. Lotto decides to reroute. Scoot right back to you, bro. Then Ralat, yeah. Couple of sloppy possessions for Puerto Rico.
Team Puerto Rico still leading 9-6 over Team Brazil 5 minutes 46 seconds left to play.
Substitutions made for PR. Ralat getting a rest. No sub the rest of the way because Matias Marcial was ejected. Melo sticks with it. Scores it past Kowalski. Matias goes strong left. Being harassed by Melo. And a travel is called on the little monster. Good defense. There's a payback for Matias. Angel. Can't score it on a spin move. That's the 6th foul on Brazil. De Silva got caught up in the mix. Ralat with a cookie in hand. Antonio Ralat, the man is dangerous. He should come with a warning label. Another 2 goals for Ralat. He's got 6 to lead the way. Foul on the floor. That's the 5th on Puerto Rico. Nobody home, leave a message at the beat. De Silva converts to keep Brazil within striking distance. But nobody there, nobody at all to join Ralat. He's got 7 of PR's 12. 2 ball, no good from Branquino. Lotto, he's gonna draw the foul. De Silva got to be a little bit more cautious on that closeout. He impedes on the landing space of the shooter, and he gets whistled. It's the 2nd time we've seen Ralat be fouled beyond the 2-point line. Brazil have not done themselves any favors because they've had some extra additional conversations with the officials. They've made a couple of mistakes that they didn't really have to. And in a game like this, 1 mistake is all it costs you. Although I gotta say there, on the first time De Silva did that, it was certainly a foul. I'm not a referee. Well, I don't know. That angle right there for me, I don't know. Lotto shreds it. He's got his own fan section behind us on camera. Lotto. Straight to Neto. There's Mama. There's Mama Ralat. He got 9. Oh, to Melo. Great hands from the big fellow. Oh, my Diaz. Great move. De Silva. No good. Allende is going to have to foul Melo. Time for a media timeout. Last men's quarterfinal from San Juan. The voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, here with you. 4 days of action to try to decide who the best in the Americas are. Some of the action so far. A lot of the action has been centered around Antonio Ralat, the young Puerto Rican star. Again, regained his touch. It was Arnaldo Matias yesterday. Today it's been Antonio Ralat, although he just got dropped off. Great shot there from Banquino. Matias faded. One-legged fader from the little monster. Branquino missed it point-blank range. Somehow it lands in Melo's hands. Rarat, mid-range. Ricochets right back to him. Melo from deep. Not happening. De Silva's going to pursue Kowasku. Kowasku with a slight hesi. Drops it off. Antonio Ralat. Ralat. Had to force it. Late in the shot clock, he wants a rest. Under 3 minutes to go now. Melo, left elbow. Branquino. When he catches fire, offensive foul. But Branquino on that drive, thought he probably should use that screen to maybe shoot a 2. He's got game-changing ability when it comes to shooting that ball from long range. We saw it yesterday. Leonardo Branquino. He and De Silva are probably going to be the ones that get the looks outside. I think they're the only way that can turn this game around. There's Parcial. You can see his face, it says it all. He was ejected after picking up 2 technicals in the first half of this game. The fans saw his face and they boo him. You want to talk about adding salt to the wound. The man's already hurt. He's been kicked out. Y'all just go just relentless. What's wrong with y'all? Ralat, nope. Branquino, also no. Oh, Melo slipped out of his hands. Oh, wait. I think it's going to be green ball. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Yeah, they need to look at that. They need to look at that. Puerto Rico ball. So the right decision prevails. It's Puerto Rico ball. Angel Matias. That pass had too much sauce on it. Branquino. And Melo is having a hard time keeping his hands on the Wilson. His hands are like frying pans. A couple of turnovers, something that Brazil can't really afford down by 4. And then Kawasku bringing out the tricks and treats. Ball fake leads to the layup. Allende called for the tripping foul.
Still in the 7-12 overtime reserve, 2 minutes left to play.
2:01 to play. Now, even that looked inadvertent. Allende was on his way down. His legs sticking out. He didn't extend either leg to try to trip, but you know, he's a victim of the position that he was in. It's the 7th foul on Puerto Rico. Marquino needs this one. Kawasku urging the crowd to make it louder. A 2-possession game. Not over. Oh, Matias missed the chance there. Battling against Branquino is a lot easier than battling against Melo. There's the 2 ball I was telling y'all about. Branquino, right on time. He is punctual. He's got 6 points, and Brazil all of a sudden within 2. Minute 38 to go. The defending champions of the AmeriCup 2023, Puerto Rico, trying to keep Brazil at bay. With 3 players, by the way. The handoff to Lotto. That one looks good. It is good. Tacará de dos. Antonio Ralat. 12 puntos para Antonio Ralat. I hope, did I get that right? That was my 4th grade Spanish. I had to bring it out. Give me them cookies. Ralat with the thievery. 1:19 to go. Ralat. Nope, poked away. Melo makes the extra pass. Branquino. Nearly hit it. Big rebound there from Matias. Angel clears it. He's got the Silva defending. Crosses the Silva off the to-do list. Game point, Puerto Rico. The Silva in for the layup. A warning. Delay of game warning. Defending in the semicircle. Matias Angel. He unleashes but can't hit. We got 33 seconds left in the game anyway. Puerto Rico can't foul. Now they'll use some clock. Or they'll leave it up to Antonio Ralat. Nope, this guy's in. Kawasku, adios! Puerto Rico win it in the quarters. Behind 12 points from Antonio Ralat. They continue their title defense with a win over Brazil. And they will meet Canada in the semifinals.
Y yo soy boricua. ¿Y dónde
I'm just taking in the vibes. This crowd is unbelievable. And an unreal performance from Antonio Relat that again puts Puerto Rico in the semifinals against Canada. And each bracket, each gender's bracket is set. Impressive W. Enjoy the highlights. We will step aside after the highlights and we'll show you the brackets as well. And then we'll have a short break before we head into our semifinals. Next check ball scheduled for 6. Is that right? 6:10? Anyway, we'll have a very short break before we get back to it. Enjoy the highlights, and you'll see those semifinal brackets soon after.